I think that's probably the most lopsided loss you guys have had here since 2014. And three of those goals come in a 6-minute span. How do you kind of evaluate the game?
Tough to evaluate right now because of the emotion, and obviously there's a lot of things happening in those 6 minutes that I can't remember how one of the goals happened, never mind the 3 that went in. Rough night at the office. I think that tough to concede the goal. We were doing really well to manage. I mean, both teams were getting the same types of opportunities, which was in transition. I thought when Dabinia and Chris were getting on the ball and running at us in the first half, they created some problems, and when Tobin was on the ball running and Sink was distributing in the pockets, we looked dangerous. I think the difference between the first half was they managed to finish a few more of their attacks, and we weren't finding the chance to finish ours. But half time, 1-0 down, I think we felt tidying a few things up and managing the space that they were getting, and then having a bit more confidence and belief to play to our strengths in our final third. We felt very confident. The second goal obviously changed the game, and then two set piece goals. I think after then it's that's not like us. So it's I think zooming in too much right now is not going to help. I mean we obviously players go away for international duty. I think a break comes at an amazing time for us. I think we were needing either a break or some training time a couple of games ago, and everyone's been on the same stretch for sure. But for us, I think we're a group that when we get to train, when we get to work, we're at our best, and we look forward to that now with the players that will be in market during this break. We look forward to refreshing, recharging, and getting to work and making improvements of what we need to make.
Mark, you thought bringing on Andressina, I mean, it was 1-0 at that time. Your thoughts on bringing her off the bench instead of starting her? Just kind of talk about that.
Yeah, well, the game changed, obviously, I think, from the first kick, from once we subbed her in. We took a goal kick, they won a header and went through and scored. And then more craziness happened over the minutes after. So yeah, it's unfortunately we didn't get to see. I mean, we wanted to get to that moment and then bring Andressina in because of the quality and the way that she controls games, and we felt with the spaces on the pitch that we could cause more problems, and we didn't get to see that. Yeah, disappointed. So I can't evaluate. It's a shame that we blew open there in those few minutes, and Carolina can create and score in any moment. I thought they were very, very good tonight. Very good on both sides of the ball, and we were not as consistent as we normally are. And you let a good team have opportunities, they're going to take them.
I guess it was just your thought of bringing her on at the hour mark versus starting her. Was it matchups? Was it her legs?
Yeah, no, it was just I felt that we could play, we could keep things tight and compact, and we'll have to deal with their energy for 60 minutes. And then being the home team, thought Andressina coming on give us this quality, and to ask players to run around and chase Carolina and then change the game and start to pass and open it up would be hard. So we thought by Andressina coming in at that point and being the player that she has so far, an important player on the ball, would help. So it'd been, I think if we'd seen for a couple of minutes and actually seen what that looked like at 1-0, we felt things could have been a little bit different, but that wasn't tonight.
Tyler, next.
You switched to the back four in the 56th minute. Almost immediately conceded the second goal. Can you talk about the decision to start with the 5, and was it always planned that you would go to 4 at the back sometime in the middle of the game?
I think we had a certain shape to start, and I think there was 2 ways we'd finish the game: a variation of the shape we started, or go into a back 4. I think it's hard to pin. It's hard to pin the change on anything or what happened on the shape. I thought that we didn't get to see what the shape would look like at that stage of the game because of the quick goal straight away. But no, the reason for the starting shape was we wanted to be able to get pressure on the ball everywhere. We wanted to be able to press them and get after them. I thought we did that. I thought Roland gave us some opportunities in the first half. We got after their back line, we got after her, and You know, we had some half chances there. We just weren't able to. Well, just wasn't the night to create something from them. And also, I felt that we did well in stopping Mewis and Zaboni getting on the ball low. It was we had to fix some things at halftime because their second 10 on the weak side was getting a little bit too much space, especially in transition. And I felt that the solutions made us a bit better and tighter immediately in the second half. So it's yeah, I mean, I could go two ways: keep the shape the same and do those quick fire goals happen, or wish that, you know, when we did change, that we had a few minutes of feeling it and a few minutes of Androsina getting on the ball before the onslaught happened.
We'll go here, and one last question in the back.
North Carolina's been really tough this year. What makes them so good?
They've been a good team for the last couple of years. They're fast. Everything is forward with their passing, and they have 11 players ready to press and get the ball back. It's a hard-working, direct team, and it's tough to deal with that. But you see what they've specifically done this year, and I don't think you can. What they're doing this year, say that they've been great this year, and they've been great for a couple of years. I mean, a very strong team, and you know, I think for us in the transition we're going through and getting new bodies in, the great stuff that's happened for us so far is not just been this year's work. It's been a couple of years behind it. They're a very good team, playing very well right now, and I think it'll be exciting to get back to a better place with our group and get after them one more time later in the year.
Coach, with the break, what's the biggest priority? Is it getting healthy? Is it working on different formations, different pieces? What's the biggest priority for you guys?
Yeah, two things, and I'm not, without being specific, because it's as clear as this. We need a refresh, recharge. I bet everyone in the league probably feels that right now. We're no different. And then we need to get some quality training time. And regards to training, Ellie Carpenter and Andrew Senior has been here for 5 weeks. We haven't trained with them yet. We have not had quality training, and the same with players that haven't given the opportunity to get minutes. Everyone is important to this group and team, and just been caught in the run. Everyone goes through it of continuing to recharge and prepare for a game. So excited to train, and then we hit the road and Chicago and Houston. A trip that I think we'll be prepared for. I think we'll be looking forward to. And you know, the other part is, you know, tonight we set it up as a cup game. We rolled the dice and we wanted to get everything we got, and come out the wrong side in a big way, and it was a bad night. But we're not going to hide. I think the message so far has been not going to hide from the hard work that's ahead. Can't get too low at this point, like we couldn't get too high the last couple of weeks. We keep grinding, we keep moving forward. There's no doubt that this team has the quality, this team has the heart to be in a better position in the next few weeks, in the next few months.